back in Sentinels, the Multiverse. In this video, our objective is to unlock Redeemer Fanatic, and in order to do so, we have to find Apostate. So I put together a team to help her draw some cards, in case you're wondering. We want Team Leader Tachyon here, because she can help draw cards and she can destroy ongoings, which are incredibly important for this fight. We're using Freedom 6 Tempest because his Cleansing Downpour will help keep us in the fight until we're ready to end it. Scholar is here because he's a tank and he can supply all sorts of miscellaneous features as well as DPS. Like, for example, I think it's Proverbs and Axioms that will help get certain cards out, and then you can use Don't Dismiss Anything to damage people and control the flow of battle that way. And then the location is Insula Primalis, and I'll explain the requirements as we go, but the first card we need is Aegis. In case you're wondering, I put Fanatic first just because you get to see the whole Nemesis text here. You and I, we are the same. Join in on my crusade of truth, my child. Your lies cannot save you from your preordained end, Foul One. Okay, started the recording a little late for this segment. Condemnation's out already. He also has his glove. So Fanatic's gonna take a nice chunk of damage here, which is fine, because we need to get her down. Problem is, I need her to... Sacrosanct Martyr can help, just for the whole suicide thing. I'm gonna actually cut into him to get him lower. There's one of the cards I need. That's the second one, which I can actually play now. I'm gonna play Pushing the Limits. I'll use a quick insight. Sucker Punch is expendable. And I can throw away the Pushing the Limits to bring out the other one next turn. So the card we're looking for is Aegis. Final Dive can help pick off some of his annoying stuff. Primarily his Peridot, I think it's called, or something. Fleet of Foot's gonna help next turn. Goggles can help. Don't believe everything you hear, folks. And the goggles do in fact do something. So... the setup I'm going to go for, I'm going to play Electrical Storm. Now you don't actually want to leave that out, so we're going to destroy that. Flash Flood can help clear out environment. I only need one, thank you. And I got a nuke. There's one of the cards I'm looking for. Play Solid to Liquid. It's gonna set me back a little bit. Keep Moving is gonna help me get my setup going. It's just I need to bring Only What You Need or Truth Seeker out to keep my flow of cards going. Pterodactyl Thief is now priority for me to kill. Damage is going to Tachyon from Liquid. That's gonna start healing his relics, unfortunately. How's this work? It brings relics back from the trash. Now, I would like Aegis first, so we'll do this. And I'm gonna cut into the Pterodactyl Thief. It really doesn't matter which one which, as long as I just do damage to both. Divine Sacrifice is good for getting the final blow. We can toss that. Goggles. Pushing Limits. Fleet of Foot. Got Embolden, that's no help. Subwave Inducer can help, Know When to Hold Fast can help you get some cards out. So we can use this to pop the Pterodactyl Thief. We can use that to chunk. Ooh, whoa, 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 wait a second. So yeah, I have to do this over. Thought I had 3 in my trash, but apparently not. So if I had to choose this one, and this one. Zealous Offense can help. You can use that to deny him certain types of damage until you get your setup ready and you have all your cards out. In case you're wondering, Apostate relies on relics and demons to do his dirty work. So I can use Shielding Winds to block big nukes, but I don't have to worry about that at the moment. Basically, if Obsidian Field or something comes out, then this would be worthwhile, but as is, it's not an issue. Oh, crud, wrong card. Trying to kill the Relic Spirit. So I have to sack a card. You're not going to throw away your hand here, so get rid of that. We will keep moving. Now there's two ways to go about this. I can get Flesh into Iron out, but that's going to cause me to discard a lot more than I'm comfortable with. So we're going to go Transmuted Recovery. We're going to send this damage into the Relic Spirit. Don't dismiss anything. That can help a little bit. It's going to give me cards. And we're starting to get his damage under control. I may need to have Scholar hold fast for a little while. T-Rex, that's going for Scholar, I think. That's where Shielding Winds comes into play. You can chop off 2 points of damage from that. Okay, I need to destroy that card. Having Fanatic take the damage because I need her to get lower. This one I'm going to give to Scholar because he's going to heal. Get Undaunted out right now. I'm going to start cutting into the T-Rex. Actually, let me redo that. I'm going to hold on to that, because I need to get certain cards out. And by certain cards, what I'm primarily referring to is the blinding speeds. So I'm going to fish for one right here. Quick Insight, I can actually use that. Don't need goggles. Don't need lightning reflexes. I'm going to use this to mitigate damage for a turn. There we go. So you may be saying, what gives? You can't use it this turn, yada yada yada. Well, if you remember, I have Into the Stratosphere. And we even get to punch him for even thinking up stupid crap like that. Chain Lightning. I'm gonna gamble a little bit here. I'm hoping that show me the Aegis. Ha ha ha. Supersonic response. Let's go for the T-Rex. Electrical Storm. I can sack that next turn, not a big deal. Grace Under Fire. Thought that healed him too, but maybe not. There we go. So I can start getting rid of those no one to hold fasts. Obsidian Field means more damage soon, but the T-Rex was blocked this turn. Apocalypse, no way! Who saw that coming? Okay, I have 2 of the 4 cards I need. going to play Chastise, and we're going to use that on Condemnation. That way it's protected if I have to kill it. Now, this will deal the most damage to Apostate, so we're going for this way. Sanctifying Strike, that's very helpful. No, I'm quite content with my hand right now. We don't need this anymore. Just push the wrong button. And one more turn. Will one more turn hurt? No, it won't. Another Undaunted. The card I'm looking for right now is Prayer of Desperation. So right here we can destroy the Apocalypse card. I can still play 2 cards. So I can use Accelerated Assault. Condemnation was saved there from the damage, in case you're wondering. The Worldly Resilience is a good card for this. The storm out for a little while. But in the meantime, we need to get our resilience going. Yeah, we'll do it this way. But Ball Lightning's the other way for me to destroy his Apocalypse card, in case you're wondering why I brought Tempest. Now you know. So we'll get rid of knowing to hold fast and a flesh into iron. Bring what you need. We can use this for cards now. We'll take Expect the Worst and get out of the way. Primordial Plant Life. This came at a kind of awkward time, but yeah. And crap, Tachyon's health fell too low. Reduce damage dealt to relics by 2, and by killing this it summons demons. Meanwhile, the Corrupted Effigy will pull the Runes of Malediction into play no matter where it is, either trash or deck. So you have to kill those 2 kind of simultaneously. So now the question is, do I just want to insta-pop them? And it's looking like yes. So the Relic Spirit isn't really a big deal. The sword's gonna die once Apostate flips. Hypersonic. And I really don't want to hold off anymore on this, so we'll start using Cleansing Downpour. Now that will combo off of Scholar, so I can either poke down this. It's going to bring more relics into play. I'm going to try to get that to die on Fanatic's turn. So I don't need formed energy, don't need to get out of the ways, and we're gonna play flesh to iron so I can start tanking. Keep moving is helpful for getting cards. It would have been nice if I could use that to play flesh into iron, but oh well. Velociraptor pack. So here come those damned relics. And another Apocalypse card. So we're going to have Scholar take this. Now the thing is, I don't have Prayer of Desperation yet. That's why I'm kind of concerned right now. I'm going to use Sanctifying Strike, even though it is going to heal me as a result. Smite the Transgressor. There we go. So now I'm only missing one card left before I have to play this combo. So I want to use this to pop the runes. That's going to remove the damage reduction. Oh hell, they're just going to endlessly summon one another. We're going to deny damage this turn. I'm gonna leave the Relic Spirit in play at this point. Pushing limits. Well, I'm gonna leave it as best in play as I can because it's going to die somewhat soon. So, Ball Lightning. I'm going to use this to pop. Actually, I have a better way to pop that. So let's hit Apostate. Now, I don't want to destroy any of my cards, even though technically I could. Cleansing Downpour. And while we're not trying to heal Fanatic, it's just I need the damage to pick up Apology. Sacrifice Flesh to Iron so I can play Keep Going, which will use good Flesh to Iron. Basically saves me a card this turn. Wrong card. Play a card. This for Flesh to Iron. And I'm thinking Proverbs and Axioms. Don't dismiss anything as a little too inaccurate for my taste right now. Another Sacrosanct Martyr, Nimble Strike, Ball Lightning. Now we want her to damage herself. Gonna have Tachyon redirect. There we go, Absolution. That's the final card we need. So we're going to regain here because we don't want to heal. And we're also going to have Scholar regain because then I can pop this. So I'll take another Proverbs and Axioms, thank you, and it never hurts to have a Truth Seeker on hand, you know? Keep moving so I can sacrifice a card again to replace the form. This time it'd have to be solid to liquid. Flushed iron is not a possibility. Primordial plant life. Yeah, I'm not actually destroying any cards over this. Now, to secure this, we are going to tag Apostate and Absolution. Yeah, we better get the Raptors out of the way. So now all their damage is going to come straight at Fanatic and take her down. My other option is I can try to flip him, in which case he'll target the lowest HP person, which in this case is still Fanatic. Fleet of Foot. Another Holy Nova. Bring what you need. I can use Nimble Strike. And I actually like the idea of flipping him right now. So you can see right there he destroyed his sword. Okay, Hypersonic is the card I was fishing for. Okay, I have to destroy the electrical storm this turn. Genebound Shackles because he heals a lot. Mobilized Hurricane, and Lightning Slash. It's going to do 2 melee damage. So I need to help him get the kill. We don't need to bring... Don't need that. So Proverbs and Axioms. Okay, she should go down now. Heal up. May seem like a scumbag thing to do, but that's the plan. Now he can flip back if he gets another relic card on the field. I'll leave the solid to liquid in the deck. This is just shit for luck. So Fanatic's going down here, she's going to revive. I'm hoping that still counts. And Pilfer, that's going to cost me a piece of equipment. Gonna get rid of solid to liquid. Okay, I need 2 turns here. So turn 1, we have to play Prayer of Desperation. Immediately ends her turn. So I need to destroy the River of Lava. Hopefully you guys notice from the sounds in the background, this is why I don't record during the day. At least the visual novels. So I can't really sucker punch anything. If I want him to flip back, I can hit this. It's just there isn't much incentive to. I'm gonna Nimble Strike this so that's close to going back. And I can have Scholar finish that off, I think. Yes, I wish to draw. So I need to hit that. The way I intend to do that is by using Cleansing Downpour into Scholar to take that down. In the meantime, this turn I am free to play kind of whatever I want. And I think I'm gonna go for this. So you do not want Fanatic to go back down, but we want this imp out of our hair. So we can sack this, this. We're going to play Keep Moving to get the Solid to Liquid back. That gives us another draw. I'm thinking about using this to just stop him from dealing damage. The problem is, he's going to heal for like 6 HP, yeah. So I can use Better Living here, and now he's going to go back to what he was at the start of Scholar's turn. This is actually a good thing. It's going to allow me to flip him back. So now we're going to start using Absolution to cut through stuff. By hitting him, he'll destroy a relic when he flips back. Finishing blow has to be dealt by Fanatic, just in case you're wondering. For her, I have 2 cards. We are going to use a Sonic Vortex. Oh, crap. So yeah, that's not going to work like I had hoped it would. We're going to do an Accelerated Assault. Just punch him right across the board. And it may seem a little wasteful, but we need to do this. I need the damage amplification. These deal melee, right? Yeah. So we're going to switch him over to melee. And we're going to chain lightning. So, Genebound Shackles is going to amplify the damage to this one, and I'm going to use what's left to punch the other two. Grace under fire. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Actually, that's a 5-point nuke. Getting rid of Truth Seeker and Solid Liquid. So yeah, I'm actually going to use Grace under fire then. Just blast him so that he flips out and remember which one he's going to cannibalize. The sword. Of course. I don't know if the Velociraptors will be able to finish that for me or not. But actually it shouldn't matter. Yeah, I think this is the end of the game. As long as he doesn't heal or anything. Please don't kill him, please don't kill him. Gonna let all these come out before I even look at what's what. So he got his Peridot out. Scholar can take the heat, I'm not worried. Now I need to see if anything here will actually reduce the damage I deal to him. Reduce damage dealt to that card. That's not important. So I could use a Holy Nova just to make sure, and I think I'm gonna do this. That's also going to prompt Scholar to retaliate. So we'll take these out. And we're going to use Absolution to deliver the finishing blow. Just gonna flip back. Ah, I didn't know he could flip like this. Okay, let's do it the fun way. Blinding speed. Goodbye, lava. So we need to pop his relics. We're going to use this Hypersonic Assault. Fleet of Foots. Yeah, nothing I need over there. So we're going to use Chain Lightning. Keep in mind he's going to heal this round, so it's just something I'm taking into account. I'm actually going to kill the Peridot here. You'll see why when we get to Scholar. have it. So I don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. So I could use Don't Dismiss Anything, but what I'm actually going to do is play this. We are going to kill the imp so that it doesn't destroy anything of value. Probably should have actually used that on the sword, but it doesn't really matter. And I'm actually going to fish for some cards. Don't dismiss anything can come in handy. I'll take an alchemical redirection also, so I can absorb damage if need be. By the way, if you want to turn Scholar into an even bigger damage sponge, swap out Solid to Liquid for another Flesh to Iron. Sorry, there you got to see his heal in action. The problem with using this is... Actually, hold on, I can give this... We're putting this on Tempest. He's only going to take 1 damage, but that should be enough. So before I... Actually, I'm going to cut him just so that I know he doesn't heal. Scrap that card. Fleet of Foot. Got another Embolden. Lightning Reflexes can come in handy for what I'm about to do. So there should be a pair of burst cards going into the trash. Lightning Reflexes. Quick Insight. Damn, I didn't get it in the end. So we're going to throw away 1 Supersonic and 1 Sucker Punch. We can play this. That will still allow us to play 2 cards. Going to punch the sword. There we go. Now we can pop the sword. So he's not going to flip back this time because he doesn't have anything to sacrifice. Had I switched this to Radiant, that would then mitigate the Embolden damage. Lightning Slash. And the problem with using this, that was my plan, is that it will kill him. Switch that to Radiant after all. Don't dismiss anything. Keep moving. Form energy. And I'm going to play this so I can draw. I'm going to send the damage here. Does Scholar have a nemesis? Kind of random thought, when I saw him punching Gloomweaver there, I realized that's Nightmist nemesis. Who is Scholar's? Pterodactyl Thief, that's inconsequential. Okay, we need to nuke him into the ground right here, right now. So if I were to use Final Dive here, that's going to bring his relics out. That's bad. I think I'm going to use Smite the Transgressor. Cuts him down to 5. And then we can use Absolution for the finisher. And this time he's going down for good. Give me my friggin' variant. So yeah, I definitely like this version of Fanatic better than the default one. So that gave me a settle the scores thing, since that was a Nemesis finisher. And then if we go to New Game, just in case you haven't seen it before, Complexity 2, Redeem, gains 1 HP, draw 1 card. On its reverse, each player may draw a card now. Really, really helpful in a lot of different combinations. Each hero gains 1 HP, really helpful in a lot of different combinations. Select a hero, reduce the next damage dealt to that hero by 2, basically Wraith's ability. Which, under certain circumstances, can be very, very good, because you can try to steer all the damage in either Scholar, Legacy, or your tank of choice, and that can potentially mitigate something that will go over what they're expecting. So, there you go. What is this one called? It's just marked Fanatic, but I think it's like Fanatic Redeemer or something like that. And with that, that's another hero variant down. We have all the villain variants. The only ones left, I think, are Haka, Omnitron, and Guides. So yeah, I think we're done with the variants for a little while. Of course, if new variants come out by the time you see this video, such as with the Season 2 release, then yeah, we will be back to the drawing board. But until then, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching.